Hello everyone, welcome to another pre-market watch list video. Runners this morning being PBTS CLOV, most notably. Not a whole lot going on, market's still being slow. I'm trying to take my foot off the gas a little bit. This week's not been super great. PBTS 126 all the way to a high of 193. Kind of, hanging around this mid-range here. I had this because I was thinking about maybe getting in on a break to new highs, but I was clever. Not clever. I did the smart thing and I didn't just arbitrarily enter. I waited. I'm going to see how it goes. I'd love to see this just hang around here and maybe do like a little dip and rip out of the open. I would love that. I'd love to get in on some PBTS action. I just don't see anything right now that looks really good as far as like an entry zone. CLOV, it's the other one. Another, this is a Wall Street Bets thing. They had, I guess, good earnings yesterday, so now the stock's up a bunch. Also, keep an eye on CLOV W, the warrants. The warrants always move in tandem and sometimes with more exaggerated moves. So keep an eye on the warrants as well. Nothing for me right now. I think I'm just going to let it put in some kind of range. Maybe I get a dip and rip out of the open. I'd love to, see it bounce off of this 910, 911 zone, or, maybe even like 905 or 890s. I just love to see it bounce somewhere in this range. I do want to, I'm curious why I put that line there now, because it doesn't seem, there's so many lines. Probably gonna move that line though. I'm sure it had something to do with something. That looks a little better. Okay, cool. So yeah, those are the two morning runners. Other things to keep an eye on. XBio is kind of back. I had this fading day to, recent lows, but still holding this 3 support overall. Very good sign. Back here in this mid range, I do think the 390s 4 level has been kind of like the key, for this to kind of get back over and hover. It looks like we're kind of doing that. I'm keeping an eye on it, right? Maybe it fades a little bit. Maybe it retests here. That would be a good place to go into. I'm gonna be a little bit more selective today, as I was mentioning. XERS we'll take a look at too. That's also popping up on the gain scanners at 312. So back above in this gap fill zone. Now hanging in the 268s. Below the gap fill. Yeah, I don't know. 268s. So maybe that, like, if this picks up momentum into the open, I would maybe play a retest of the 3s, but look at the daily, like, it's not great, and 3s is has a little bit of resistance here. You can see like we did a bounce off of this 289. Kind of tried again here in this zone. Yeah, I would look out for that 3 level personally. And you got 3 exactly, and then a little bit like 312, 314 here on this second like little shoulder. I'm gonna put it closer to 3 though, just for me. So yeah, those are it. Those are the mains. DYAI kind of still hanging around here, still in play, especially if it can kind of reclaim some of yesterday's highs. GOTU, sad to see it dip below the trend line, so might have to wait a little longer for that gap fill idea. CWBR, I don't know, not really doing much. MDIA, anything interesting? ORF, still kind of interesting. very in the middle of this range from yesterday. So still, still has potential to keep going. Put like a little, it's uptrending, but then we have this little ceiling here at 650. So 650 for me is going to be like that break point. If we keep consolidating in the zone over 250, could see could be an easy 50 cents a share. AHPI too, kind of back in play here. After closing at lows and grinding up in after hours, following the trend line too. It's pretty interesting. AHPI. If we go to this 15-minute chart, right? Look at this. Look at this. Bam. Pretty interesting. So still in play, especially if we kind of bounce off of this 14 zone. I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to play it until it breaks 16 or 1610, but that is just me. Also, probably do the opposite of what I do, because I've only lost money for the past 2 days, so definitely looking to just get green real quick and walk away. I'm going out of town, so maybe the next video will be on Monday. I'll try and do one. I'll just do it on the laptop without the camera. All right, those are my main watches. Good luck out there. I'll be back for the recap. Aubrey, out.